Because I met Callum from Aylsworth Razors for the third time, I thought to myself, I think I'll have an Aylsworth shave. Stay tuned for that Aylsworth shave. Hey, welcome back. My name is Chris. You can search me up on Instagram and YouTube at shave_and_chat. I'm here with the razor company and I'm gonna have an all Aylsworth shave. So I'll be going in with Aylsworth Red for my soap. This is inspired by a Hugo Boss fragrance. Unfortunately, the fragrance has slipped my mind, so I'll go ahead and leave it down here. This smells fantastic. I'll be taking down 2 days of growth with the Apex AL, and I gave my Apex AL a bit of an upgrade. I went and picked up the Predator handle at the razor company. This is an all-around beautiful razor, and this handle just makes it look amazing. And I'll be lathering up with the Aylsworth Altare G5C synthetic knot, another beautiful Aylsworth product. And then I'll be ending off the entire shave with Aylsworth Red Aftershave Splash. Now, speaking of the Apex AL Predator handle that I picked up at the razor company, you can also pick up the Altare handle at the razor company. I'll leave their website down below here so you can go check them out. And while you're checking things out, if you want to head over to Instagram and check them out over there, I'll leave their handle down below here as well, along with their abundance of wet shaving content. Every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, they do a live shave, typically with 4 other people, and during that shave, they pull a name for a special prize. If you're following the razor company and you're watching the live, that prize could be yours. Is that not a good thing? And can I also ask one more favor? If you could give this video a thumbs up, share it with your shaving buddies, and subscribe to the razor company's YouTube channel, that would be fantastic. And I would truly appreciate it. Thank you. Now let's get on with that shave. I'm gonna start with the Leaf pre-shave oil. Now let's go ahead and load up the Altare. Alright, so the Altare is loaded up and ready to be painted on. Now, since this is a all Aylsworth shave, I'm going to go ahead and throw in an Aylsworth blade. Alright, so the Apex AL is loaded and ready to get to work. And I just want to take another moment to look at how beautiful this razor is. I am so happy with this handle. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I met Caleb for the 3rd time, and what a great person that guy is. Down to earth and just a genuine person, which I find most people in this community are. As a matter of fact, I would say everybody that I've met has been down to earth and genuine. This is one heck of an amazing community. If you guys are looking for a new brush or your first brush, I do recommend the Aylsworth. And if you're wondering what knot you want to put into the handle, I'm using the G5C and I love this thing. All right, let's get in there for my first pass. I'm going with the grain. Here we go. All right, first pass is done. And one thing I think I forgot to mention, you can grab the Aylsworth Apex at the razor company as well. Whether you get the AL or you get the stainless steel, those are both amazing razors and they're both at the razor company. All right, let's get in there for my second pass with the Aylsworth Apex AL. Second pass in the books. This shave is feeling fantastic. This razor, in my opinion, you can't go wrong with it. I've been using it for quite a while and I seem to love it the more that I use it. So let's keep using it, get on with that third pass. All right, third pass. Here we go. All right, guys, third pass is done. Let me go ahead, wash off the rest of the soap, finish off the rest of this shave, and I'll talk a little bit about the gear that I used for this shave. Hold tight. Now I'll get in there with my Parker's Alum Block. All right, and the Apex AL has been rinsed off and is ready for the next use. Now I'll go ahead with some Thayers. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish off this entire shave with Aylsworth Red Aftershave Splash. That feels so nice. No burn, pure goodness. Wow. Wow, that's good. All right, guys, there's the end of the shave. I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the hardware that I used for this shave. The Aylsworth Apex AL has to be one of the top aluminum razors on the market. It takes no effort to use this. It's angled beautifully so that you get that amazing shave that you're looking for without thinking about holding that angle and making sure you keep that angle as you're going through the shave. Like I said, this basically does all the work for you. As long as you don't press extra hard, then you're going to get one heck of a shave. And the reason why I say that is because I think I've pressed extra hard a few times because it is a lighter razor and I've given myself a little bit of a present, an unwanted present, mind you. But this thing is fantastic and highly recommended. Now let's chat a little bit about the brush. If you want a brush that is efficient, extremely easy to use, looks beautiful. I don't know if this camera is doing justice on how beautiful this brush looks. Oh man, it's amazing. I have multiple Altare brushes, different colors. The colors are freaking beautiful. Now, like I said, I use the G5C synthetic knot. So if you do pick up the handle at the razor company also provides knots that you can install. I can't get over how good this G5C synthetic knot is. It's fantastic. And like most everything Aylsworth, this thing is efficient, it gets the job done, and has a lot of sophistication to it. That's one thing about Aylsworth. When I use an Aylsworth product, I feel sophisticated and classy. I don't know if you feel the same way. If so, leave it down in the comments. And on that note, my name is Chris, here for the Razor Company. You make it a great shave, or shall I say, a classy one. See you in the next video. Take care.